Hello everyone and welcome back to another video on our channel Immortal News. Today we'll be presenting a list of famous celebrities who have passed away, with announcements of their passing made in the last 24 hours. As always, we have special tributes in our Today's Top Headlines section. Before we proceed, we kindly ask for your support by giving this video a thumbs up. Let's begin. Thank you. Number 5. Kamar de los Reyes, a distinguished talent in acting and voice artistry. Kamar de los Reyes, the renowned Puerto Rican actor, passed away on Christmas Eve in Los Angeles after a brief battle with cancer. He was 56 years old. Known for his gripping portrayal of Antonio Vega on ABC's One Life to Live and the villain Raúl Menendez in the Call of Duty video games, de los Reyes leaves behind a legacy marked by versatility and intensity. De los Reyes shone as Antonio Vega on One Life to Live, a character who transitioned from a former gang member to a lawyer and a cop. His return to the soap in 2000, after an initial departure in 1998, was a testament to his impact on the show, lasting until its conclusion in 2013. In the gaming world, de los Reyes made a significant mark with his portrayal of the Nicaraguan arms dealer Menendez in multiple Call of Duty installments. His voice acting in this series added a new dimension to his already multifaceted career. His filmography is extensive, with roles in Oliver Stone's Nixon, Love and Suicide, The Cell, Mambo Cafe, Cayo, and Salt. He also guest starred in numerous TV series, including ER, New York Undercover, and CSI Miami. De los Reyes' dedication extended beyond the screen, leading recovery efforts in Puerto Rico after Hurricane Maria in 2017. At the time of his passing, he was involved in All American and had recently completed a role in Hulu's upcoming Washington Black and a significant part in Marvel's new Daredevil series. Survived by his wife, actress Sherry Soam, their twin sons John and Michael, another son Kalen, his siblings, and parents, Kamar de los Reyes' memory will live on through his impactful performances and contributions to the arts. Tribute to Kamar de los Reyes. Number 4. Richard Franklin, a versatile artist with a passion for politics and theater. Richard Franklin, the esteemed English actor, writer, director, and political activist, passed away at the age of 87. Best known for his portrayal of Captain Mike Yates in the iconic series Doctor Who, Franklin's career spanned several decades, marked by significant contributions to theater, television, and film. Born in Marylebone, London on January 15, 1936, Franklin was a product of Westminster School and Christ Church, Oxford, where he studied modern history. His early career included a stint in the Royal Green Jackets and work in advertising. He honed his acting skills at the Royal Academy of Dramatic Art, winning the Jenny Laird Prize. Franklin's stage career was rich and varied. He started in repertory theater, moving through several renowned companies, including Birmingham Rep and Bristol Old Vic. His West End appearances included roles in As You Like It and Same Time Next Year. Franklin's commitment to theater saw him write and produce several plays, including The Trial of Johnny Bull and Shakespeare Was a Hunchback. On television, Franklin made a significant impact with roles in Crossroads, Emmerdale Farm, and notably Doctor Who. As Captain Mike Yates, he became a beloved figure among fans, returning to the role in various spin-offs and conventions. His film credits included collaborations with director Julian Doyle and a memorable appearance in Rogue One: A Star Wars Story. Beyond acting, Franklin was deeply involved in politics, standing as a parliamentary candidate and founding the Silent Majority Party. His book, Forest Wisdom, reflected his political views and advocacy for democracy and welfare reform. Franklin's legacy in the arts and his political activism make him a notable figure in British cultural history. His dedication to his craft and his passion for social issues will be remembered and cherished. Tribute to Richard Franklin. Number 3. John Pardo, a heroic pilot and architect of Pardo's push. John Pardo, a hero of the Vietnam War and the architect of the renowned Pardo's push maneuver, passed away at the age of 89. Born on March 10, 1934 in Waco, Texas, Pardo's legacy is etched in military history for his extraordinary aerial feat. Pardo's journey in the Air Force began on February 13, 1954, when he enlisted in the aviation cadet program. He quickly ascended the ranks, earning his pilot's wings in 1955. His expertise in various aircraft, including the F-84 Thunderjet, F-100 Super Sabre, F-102 Delta Dagger, and F-106 Delta Dart, showcased his exceptional piloting skills. His most notable accomplishment occurred on March 10, 1967, during the Vietnam War. While piloting an F-4 Phantom II, Pardo performed the daring Pardo's push. In this maneuver, he used his jet to physically push his wingman's damaged F-4 out of enemy territory, ensuring both their safe returns. This act of bravery and quick thinking became legendary, earning him a place in the annals of aviation history. Despite the initial reprimand for aircraft damage, Pardo's valor was eventually recognized. In 1989, he was awarded the Silver Star for his actions, a testament to his courage and innovative spirit. Throughout his career, Lieutenant Colonel Pardo served at various bases, including RAF Woodbridge, MacDill AFB, and Loring AFB. His final assignment was as an instructor and flight commander at the Central Instructors School at Luke AFB, Arizona. He retired from the Air Force on March 1, 1974. Pardo's legacy extends beyond his military service. His life story is a testament to the unwavering spirit and dedication of those who serve their country. His heroism and the tale of Pardo's push will continue to inspire future generations of pilots and military personnel. Tribute to John Pardo. Number 2. Lisandro Mesa, the melodic maestro of cumbia and vallenato. Lisandro Mesa, an iconic Colombian singer and accordionist, passed away in Sincelejo, Sucre, on December 23 at the age of 86. Fondly known as the King of Cumbia, El Macho de America, and the Master of Vallenato Sabanero, Mesa's contributions to Latin American music have left an indelible mark on the industry. Born on September 26, 1937, in El Pinal, Los Palmitos, Sucre, Colombia, Mesa began his musical journey in 1954 under the tutelage of his father, known as La Armenia. His first recording, Aroma de las Flores, in 1954, set the stage for a prolific and influential career. In 1961, he joined Los Corraleros de Majagual, a popular group in Colombia and Venezuela, recording 41 LPs with them. His tenure with the group was marked by significant success and acclaim. In 1967, Mesa formed Lisandro Mesa y su Conjunto, embarking on a solo career that would see his music evolve into an eclectic mix, blending Dominican merengue, Louisiana zydeco, and Tex-Mex norteño music. His sound drew inspiration from various artists, gaining prominence not only in Colombia but also in Peru, Mexico, the Southern Cone, North America, Europe, and China. In 1979, Mesa established the band Los Hijos de la Niña Luz with his 7 sons, showcasing his family's musical legacy. The majority of his recordings were made in Barranquilla, Colombia, reflecting the rich cultural tapestry of the region. Lisandro Mesa's death marks the end of an era in Latin American music. His distinctive blend of rhythms and melodies, coupled with his mastery of the accordion, leaves behind a legacy that will continue to resonate with generations of music lovers. Tribute to Lisandro Mesa. Today's top headlines. News 1. In a tragic turn of events, Veronica Aguilar, a 27-year-old teacher and UCLA graduate, was found dead in the trunk of a burned car in Lancaster, California. The grim discovery was made by firefighters responding to a blaze at the home of Matthew Switalski, 37, in the Quartz Hill neighborhood. Aguilar and Switalski, who were believed to have previously dated, were residents of the Los Angeles suburb. Switalski, initially identified as a person of interest, was later arrested in Kern County on a murder charge. Neighbors reported hearing a woman's scream and an explosion-like sound preceding the fire on 38th Street West. Aguilar's family, devastated by the loss, remembered her as a spirited individual with a constant smile. She was an elementary school teacher in Palmdale, leaving a void in the hearts of her loved ones and students. Switalski, reportedly a former employee of Northrop Grumman, was known to rent rooms in his home to company workers. He is currently held on a $10 million bail. This case, still unfolding, has sent shockwaves through the community, highlighting the tragic and unforeseen consequences of domestic disputes. Aguilar's untimely death has left her family and friends in mourning as they grapple with this incomprehensible loss. News 2. John Pardo, a celebrated French-Polynesian poet, playwright, and cultural icon, passed away on December 22nd at the age of 78. Born in Papit in 1945 and raised in Mataiva in the Tuamotus, Pardo was a pioneering force in Rio Tahiti theater and a respected member of the Tahitian Academy. Educated at Lycée Paul Gauguin in Tahiti and Graceland University in the United States, Pardo's artistic journey was diverse and impactful. He founded the theater company Teatro Maruao in 1983 and was known for his adaptations of classic plays into Rio Tahiti, including Shakespeare's Macbeth and Molière's Le Bourgeois Gentilhomme. His works often reflected Tahitian history and culture. Pardo's talents extended beyond theater. He worked as a sports journalist, editor of Les Nouvelles, and a television presenter for Tahiti Nui Television. From 1999, he dedicated himself to teaching at the Artistic Conservatory of French Polynesia. Pardo's passing marks the end of an era in French Polynesian art and culture, leaving behind a legacy of creativity, passion, and cultural preservation. News 3. Troy Dargan, a promising rugby league player known for his dynamic skills as a 5/8 or halfback, tragically passed away in a motorcycle accident on December 24th while holidaying in Aitutaki, Cook Islands. He was just 27 years old. Born in Sydney, Dargan was of Cook Islands and Indigenous Australian descent. He showcased his talent early, playing for Cabramatta 2 Blues and later representing the 2014 Australian schoolboys, while at Knox Grammar School. His international debut came in 2019, playing for the Cook Islands in a Rugby League World Cup qualification match against South Africa, where he scored a try in a resounding 66-6 victory. Dargan's professional career included a significant stint with the South Sydney Rabbitohs, where he played 2 games in the 2020 NRL season. However, he made no appearances for the Rabbitohs in the 2021 season and later joined the Blacktown Workers Sea Eagles in the NSW Cup. News 4. The Iranian football community is mourning the tragic loss of Malika Mohammadi, a talented player for the Iran women's national team, who died in a traffic collision on the morning of December 24th. She was just 23 years old. Mohammadi, born in Shiraz on March 28, 2000, was known for her versatility on the field, playing as a right back or a center back. She represented her country at the senior level during the 2022 AFC Women's Asian Cup qualification and played for Bam Khatoon FC in the Iranian Women's Football League. The accident, which occurred at the entrance of Bam City, also resulted in injuries to 2 of her teammates, Benaz Teherkhani and Zahara Kajavi, who were immediately sent to the hospital. Mohammadi's untimely death is a significant loss to Iranian women's football, where she was regarded as a rising star with a promising future. Her dedication and skill on the field were admired by teammates and fans alike. News 5. Pete Lucas, the esteemed bass player of the iconic bands The Trogs, and Dave D, Dozy, Beaky, Mick, and Titch, passed away peacefully at his home at the age of 73, surrounded by his loving family. Lucas, born on December 16, 1950, was celebrated for his pivotal role in the success of these bands, contributing to timeless hits like Hold Tight and The Legend of Xanadu. Lucas, who retired during the COVID pandemic after a vibrant career spanning over 5 decades, had recently been diagnosed with cancer. In his final days, he exhibited remarkable strength, choosing to spend his last moments in the comfort of his home in Salisbury. The news of his passing has deeply moved the music community, with fans and fellow musicians alike taking to social media to express their grief and pay tribute. The DeLoreans described Lucas as a legend, hugely inspiring, and a true gent, while his former band, the Trogs, shared their heartfelt condolences, remembering him as a good mate and a stalwart since 1975. News 6. Harry Rosen, the esteemed founder and executive chairman of Harry Rosen Inc., Canada's largest upscale menswear retailer in 2015, passed away, leaving behind a legacy of innovation in luxury fashion and a heart for philanthropy. Born into a Jewish family in Toronto, Rosen's early exposure to the men's clothing industry shaped his future. He opened his first store in Toronto's Cabbagetown in 1954, with his brother Lou, after borrowing $500. This was the beginning of what would become a Canadian luxury retail empire. Rosen's career was marked by novel marketing strategies, including the memorable Ask Harry campaign and humorous ads that often caught public attention. His advertisements, frequently featuring himself, were iconic in the Canadian fashion scene. Apart from his contributions to fashion, Rosen was deeply committed to philanthropy. He actively supported various causes including the Canadian Paraplegic Association, cancer research, and mental health initiatives. Rosen's efforts extended to serving on several boards, including Ryerson University, George Brown, and the University of Western Ontario. News 7. Chris Christopherson, a revered figure in country music and film, stepped back from the limelight following a series of health challenges and a remarkable career. Initially diagnosed with possible dementia or Alzheimer's, Christopherson's condition was later correctly identified as Lyme disease, leading to a significant improvement in his cognitive abilities. Born on December 16, 1950, Christopherson became a household name through his music and numerous film appearances. However, around 2004, his health began to decline, impacting his memory and sparking concerns about dementia. Despite these challenges, he continued to work, albeit at a reduced pace. In 2020, Christopherson quietly retired from music, a fact publicly revealed only in a 2021 press release. His longtime manager, Tamara Saviano, described his retirement as an organic end to his career, emphasizing that while Christopherson would no longer tour, his music legacy would endure. Number 1. Neil Nanda, a comedic force remembered. Neil Nanda, the vibrant stand-up comedian known for his appearances on Jimmy Kimmel Live and Comedy Central, passed away at the young age of 32. The news of his untimely demise was confirmed by his manager Greg Weiss, who remembered him not only as a great comic but also as a good friend and a fantastic human being. Nanda's cause of death remains undisclosed, leaving a void in the comedy world. He first burst onto the national scene with a memorable 5-minute set on Jimmy Kimmel Live in 2017, showcasing his unique humor and charisma. Nanda was a familiar face on Comedy Central, having appeared on Adam Devine's House Party and featuring in Comedy Central Stand-Up Presents in January. His versatility extended beyond stand-up comedy. He was a talented writer and actor, credited as a producer in the internet comedy horror series Garland Anthology. Nanda's acting prowess was also evident in his appearances on the Snapchat original series Apocalypse Goals and in the 2019 comedy horror film Deep Murder. Nanda's journey in comedy began in Atlanta, and after moving to Los Angeles in 2013, he made his mark on various networks including MTV, Viceland, IFC, Hulu, and Amazon Prime. His acclaimed Los Angeles show Unnecessary Evil was heralded as one of LA Weekly's top 10 stand-up shows, a testament to his growing influence in the comedic circuit. The Port, a Baltimore comedy club, joined many in paying tribute to Nanda, expressing shock and commemorating him as a positive force for comedy and a significant loss to the community. Fellow comedian Matt Rife took to social media to honor Nanda, highlighting his kindness and impact in the industry. Nanda's passing is a profound loss to the world of comedy. His legacy lives on through the laughter he brought to countless fans and the inspiration he provided to fellow comedians. His talent, warmth, and humor will be deeply missed. Tribute to Neil Nanda.